Good morning, good morning, good morning, good people, fellow humans, fellow journeymen, journeyers, people on the journey. Good morning, good morning. Today is Sunday, January 26, 2025. And here we are. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Here we are in southwestern Nevada, west of Sin City and east of Death Valley, in Area 51-ish, sort of, but not really territory. Pahrump or Pahrumpertucky, you choose, and it does live down to its name. It's a community of hardscrabble people that are mainly concerned about fighting over what they have, then working together to create a good community. Very much of, not much, but on the end of the spectrum of chip on shoulder versus benevolent. However, when I say that, that's the 10% of the people who are actually doing a lot. The 90 or 80% of people who are just here to live their own lives, they're not involved in stuff. The retired people, they're just living their lives. I'm not talking about them. Not talking about those people. It's the 10 or 20% at the top who are involved in stuff. Mediocre people, mainly, not everyone, mainly mediocre people with very limited vision. It's not an attitude here of what can we do? It's more of tall poppy bashing. But you know what? That's okay, because it helps those of us who do have vision. It helps us become aware of those who don't, and how to help perhaps get them to have a little bit more vision, or to put down the literal or metaphorical guns that are going to blast you away. They're going to take you out if you don't see the world the way they do. So it's a good learning experience. And for me, on a personal level, great opportunity to get with local pastors. Local pastors of churches that typically have less than 100 members, versus yesterday going to Las Vegas, Seventh-day Adventist Church. What is it called? Something Mountain View. I should remember that. Northern California, Mountain View, Seventh-day Adventist Church. Very engaged, very engaging. About almost 200 people going to their Saturday service, and about 100 going to their Bible study before that. So a long day, kind of from 10 to 1. A lot of upbeat and enthusiastic people, and they had a lunch yesterday celebration, which was good. So good morning, Diana Bunk, and good morning, Wadabebi Bink. How is both of you doing today? How you feeling today, Diana? How's the weather? And same with you, Watnadabevi. How is work? What are you doing? You still at the YMCA, or what is the place called? The gym. The gym. Work is sweet. What is work now? Do you have 3 jobs? Are you at the restaurant? Planet Fitness is fun. Good. I have a lot to do today. Yep. Are you working at the restaurant? What not a bevy? And what about the athletic thing? Okay, Diana, what do you have to do today? And is church part of it? Is flirch, as Lucy would say, or as Lucy would say, I would say, is flirch part of it? Planet Fitness today, and then a few days this week at Evale. Okay. And you're still working for the... Good. Might go to church. Good. The Catholic Church is a Eucharist celebration. The other ones are Bible studies. Bible study, God's love and justice versus the ritual of a Eucharistic celebration. And the Catholics are skewed more towards the gospel. The other ones are what I call Paulists or messianics, vampires. Right. Okay. Okay. True dat. Okay. We have a nuanced understanding. Okay, let's talk about today, though, people. Today is Sunday. This is G.school, episode number 110. G.school. Our theme of today is invent new boxes. This is water. 2 red letter things, Seth Godin, and this is water is from what? What, not a bevy? Or maybe Diana knows. I have to do laundry, finish up my homework, get ready to start my last 2 classes and pack my stuff and organize it. What are you packing for? DFW, right. Dallas, Fort Worth. Dallas, Fort Worth. Right. So I've kind of changed my morning schedule, trying to stay on a daily fast as long as possible. So gotten much more into what can I ingest in the morning without triggering an insulin rush or insulin surge, whatever. So coffee with a little bit of coconut oil is okay. And a pinch of salt, Himalayan salt. Okay, so where are you heading to, Diana? Where do you want to start your career? Tea. Never thought about that. What kind of tea? Green tea? Lipton tea? Tea ball? Water. This is my hydrogenator, my H2, portable hydrogen-rich water generator. Right, I got that through Miss Trinkle. Good morning, Miss Trinkle, wherever you are. Non-dairy tea. Okay. Well, time is racing. Got to get to the Lutheran Church at 7. Got to leave here at 7:30, a little bit more than an hour. Okay, hit parade. Invent new boxes. This is water. So this is Seth Godin. But advice from an 80-year-old. This is in the thing down below. Please subscribe. Check the box. Click the bell. Share. You know the thing. As former President Biden said when he was running for office, misquoting the Declaration of Independence or something like that. And it's like, well, you know the thing. Faith is not taught, it's caught. Right. Advice from an 80-year-old. Be modest. A lot was accomplished before you were born. Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody about that yesterday who felt let me say it this way, who failed to understand vertical learning. When you're involved in horizontal learning and you hang around people slightly less intelligent than you, you tend to think you're smart. And you have no idea how smart people are. Not good, right? Always seek to be around people who know more than you, and seek to be around people who don't think like you do, because otherwise it is a echo chamber. Okay, Diana, where do you go to church every day? I recited some poems for a gentleman, and he also recited some to me. He was so happy to have someone who liked them. Okay, cool. So again, look for people who know more than you do and think differently. Church is in me. Okay. All right. Well, what do they say? What do the Hindus say? Where your body is a temple. Is that what they say? What, not a bevy? Your body is a temple. Bong, bong, bong yourself on the head. Use one of those things around your head. Bong, bong, bong. Okay. So again, vertical learning. Seek to be around people who know more than you. Purity of body, purity of heart, purity of mind. OMG. GGGGG. GGG. Okay. So be modest. A lot was accomplished before you're born. Seth Godin. Checking all the boxes. Okay, this kind of goes into vertical learning, being around people who think differently than you do and maybe know more than you do. Konnichiwa. Right? What, not a bevy? When we sneeze, we say konnichiwa. And then you say what? One day I will go to my congregation with my tribe and have a huge fellowship and celebration. Okay, good. Something worth aspiring to. Okay, let's look at what Seth Godin has to say about checking all the boxes. The simplest way forward is to see which boxes your target market has and then check all of them. True. Unfortunately, number one, the audience doesn't publish their actual list of boxes. They conceal many of them. Right. Unfortunately, number two, they don't all have the same boxes. Right. Ooh. Konnichiwa. Unfortunately, number three, if it were that straightforward, your competition would have done it already. That's the key one right there. Don't underestimate. We'll edit that out. Boy, I got something in my sinuses. Great work finds emotions, stories, and possibility. Great work invents new boxes. Invent new boxes. The yellow brick road is mostly an illusion. True. Okay, don't think that it's out there. Think it's in here, in the emotions. Finds emotions, stories, and possibility. Great work finds emotions, stories, and possibility. Things we talk about in week number 3. Where we at? Konnichiwa. Correct. Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for Johnny? Okay, now that's inventing new boxes. Invent new boxes based upon emotions, stories, and possibility, right? Tell a compelling story based upon emotions. Okay, so one of the favorite things of all time, one of the things Watanabe Bevy and I have shared many, probably hours talking about, David Foster Wallace, Infinite Jest, etc. So this is where he sums it all up. This is water, must viewing for everyone, must listening for everyone. This is the kind of thing you put on your phone, you download it, and you listen to it once a month. I have to add that to my homework. My homework assignment for this week is writing about self-care, becoming aware of it. What are the things you do to have self-care? What do you do for self-care? Where are we at? 14 minutes in. I want to tell you I never go anywhere anymore without my neuroscience Bible. You create it is my security blanket, so it will be going to Vermont with me. Thank you. Okay. Good. Good. So I think David Foster Wallace is in there. I think there's a transcript of the This is Water unfortunately, I gave my last copy to Judge Clapper. I will get new stuff. Right. What the hell is water? Right. It's our default setting. The things that are around us so much we don't even notice they exist. How's the water, boys? Right. Always keep that front of mind. I think in my homework assignment, I will include that, a link to that for my professori. I'm sure she's watched it a million times, is familiar with it. And it's what Huberman calls coming back to the baseline or something, resetting the baseline, and going from there. Okay, we're 16 minutes in. What is the message I want to leave for the end of the week? Yeah, has to do with this is water. Figure out what you worship. Everybody worships something, and he goes through if you want money, you might worship money, power, intelligence, your looks. Everybody worships something. What is the thing that you worship that takes you away from that? I would say go back to reminding yourself we have a transcendent soul, and where we go next is a function of how we behave now, and that our life is like the width of a hair on our head compared to eternity. And the best way to visualize that is just say that eternity for us humans, a thing we can picture, so we can talk about a Wittgenstein thing, is from the beginning of time, the Big Bang, till now, about 13.8 billion years. And if we walk that, and each step was 1,000,000 years, it would take 13,800 steps. At 3 feet per step, that's 41,400 feet. Divided by 5,280 is 7.84 miles. So eternity is 7.84 miles in all directions, 7.84 miles. 100 years, this is 1,000,000 years. 100 years is 1/10,000th of that. And 1/10,000th of 36 inches is 0.0036, which is about the width of a hair on your head. So our life is the width on a hair of our head compared to eternity. That's where we're going to end up. So there is no such thing as pain. There is no such thing as pleasure. It's too short. So getting that, it just doesn't matter, is a way to reset the baseline and move forward using David Foster Wallace, his idea of this is water, to look and discover what your default setting is. And his point was, whatever your default setting is, it's okay, but you should be aware of it. Don't just blindly be controlled by your default setting of what is water. Okay, so we're 19 minutes in, 9 minutes over our thing. And so acknowledge both of you being here. Great job. Showing up, repetition, creating better habits. That's the only thing that matters. Just create better habits. Create a proto-habit of always improving on the habits you have. Turn things into unconscious behavior, but have this thing of always doing a little bit better. Whatever you do, do it a little bit better. You're going to wash your clothes, do a little bit better of loading the washing machine. Which reminds me, I got to get out and put my stuff in the dryer, because every Sunday I do my linens, my bed stuff. But I have to get it done before I go to church at 7:30. So free our souls with my 86 billion neurons. Okay, so Avita Zane, bum, 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 bum. Goodbye for today. Everyone go out and make something happen. Make something happen. Do something. Nurture and share the kingdom of heaven within you. It's not out there. It's in here. Nurture it. Share it. All right. See you tomorrow. What not a bebe. See you tomorrow. And I say Shivas and Shalom. Scotch and peace, everyone.